I feel like I've grown a lot as a person living on my own and living with other roommates, because I didn't stay with a Singaporean, so I stayed on my own. So I had to learn how to cook my own food, manage my own time. So I guess in that way I really grew as a adult.
Because it's in Europe, so like you get exchange students and students from every part of Europe. I feel like we get the opportunity to see so many things in one place, which is something I will never get in Singapore.
It really doesn't matter where you go, as long as you go to a place with a different culture, and if you do project works and stuff, working with people from a different culture is really a big eye-opener. I think that's a big part of going on exchange, very important part.
In my opinion, you are being educated into being a thinker, really. A given theory, we learn how to use it and how to understand it, rather than how just to remember and how it works on this given example you are given in class.
But
so,
it also really depends on what university you go to.
When your seniors say going on exchange means it's easy, it's not. Don't have the mindset that you are going on exchange and just to clear your modules.
And I spend so much time doing projects as well. Like they are big on projects, so they have like projects for every module.
just don't be shy. Well, we are all at the same place at university. We're there to be educated, to become smarter, and sometimes you're wrong, and pretty much everything is up for discussion in class in Denmark.
And in Denmark, you can come with a completely wrong answer, but if you can argue in a good way, it's not wrong. So just try.
It does pay off to show that you are an actual thinker.
Yeah, and you're curious about it.
You really have to look at the timetable and the exam schedules, and you really have to look if they need books or not. Because if you go there and they need books, it's really expensive to get books, and sometimes you can't get secondhand. So you have to watch for what resources you need, if it's available online. And I think module mapping wise, I could only map one major module because the others were master's level. So you really have to watch for master's level and undergraduate because they tend to mix it up.
You really need to get information from NUS and also your university overseas. Look into what are their procedures, any restriction, and just try to talk to the people there. They will know best. So don't think that you can settle everything here.
Like let's say if you find on their course website like which professor is in charge of the module, you can just email the professor directly, and they are usually more than happy to help you. ETU English instruction modules are usually master level, but I didn't really have a lot of problems because they have quite a lot of modules available, especially for environmental and chemical engineering.
Don't find an accommodation that is too far away. You will regret traveling to school like that every day. So, for the process, it's rather easy because the school, I think it's for Netherlands, even for my school, they collaborate with an agency that will help you find accommodation, because they don't really have campus halls, and also we stay in flats, but these agencies will help you find the accommodation, so there's nothing to worry about.
I applied for the school accommodation, so it was quite easy. Like the school will just eventually send you an email to apply, and you should apply immediately or like ASAP because they run out fast. So you should try to grab as soon as possible, because some of my friends end up having to find Airbnb and so on because they don't have the school accommodation. I stayed near, I just chose the one nearest to campus, cheapest, and nearest to the supermarket as well.
I think do your research, find out where most of the international students stay. So for Oslo, every international student gets a guaranteed accommodation. So we applied for the 2 international student villages, the biggest ones, and the cheaper ones. I guess there are different rooms and you can adjust it based on your budget.
I went there with a mindset of making new friends. Don't stick to your own people. If you see someone alone from another country, don't be afraid to talk to people, because I'm sure they will want to talk to you and make new friends with you. So open up and speak up. Yeah.
I'm very lucky that ETU organized this thing called the Introduction Week. So those of you who are going to ETU, you can consider joining. they have this like buddy, which is a local, to bring you around campus and bring you around Copenhagen. So through that, we actually got to know a lot more people, and then we meet every week for like cooking sessions, and like I get to taste different French cuisine, Dutch cuisine, everything like every single week.
I think going for orientation is really important because my orientation group became like my closest friends. And also your student village where you stay, go for activities, go for parties once in a while. Try to like socialize because these are your neighbors and it's really close by, so you can always go over and hang out. Yeah.
Attend the Friday bar. For sure. It's a great way to socialize, and the drinking culture, to put it that way, in Denmark, you don't have to drink. It can seem excessive, but you don't have to, and you're not looked down upon if you don't drink.
But if you want to meet locals,
Yeah.
that's where you go. But for the not beer drinkers, that's a lot of good ciders.
Yeah, there's
Cheap
a lot
drinks
of great
compared to
ciders.
Singapore. We have a beer for every holiday, really. So
Yeah.
like Easter, there's an Easter beer, Christmas beer.
Norwegians are very quiet, so it's difficult to make friends with locals. Like, I'm going to be really honest. They take a lot of time to get to know people. It's quite known in Norway. So I think the best way I got to know a few Norwegians was through classes because you get to work with Norwegians.
But the Dutch don't really speak to foreign students. So they are rather quiet, they don't speak to you. But if you speak to them, they suddenly become very friendly. I have no idea why.
If you want to know locals during the classes itself, try to group with locals. I mean, that's the way to interact with them. It's very good if you go to Copenhagen and you get a bike, a second-hand bike. You literally bike everywhere. You realize it's super bike friendly. There's bike lanes, there's even traffic lights for bikes. This is the first time I've seen that. And their trains are quite expensive, like maybe $5 a trip. I actually think it's very convenient. It's just expensive. There's actually a few Facebook groups. I mean, people would actually post advertisements about their bikes or whatever. Then you can also sell your bike there at the end of the exchange. That's what I did. So basically, I almost paid nothing for my bike. So you don't need to buy a new bike. It's very expensive. Yeah, a second hand would cost around 120 to 200.
You can also bring the bike in the train
Yes.
for free. So that's very good, especially if you're at DTU. That's a little bit outside of Copenhagen.
Yes.
You can bring your bike with you.